Hello.
What's
Hello,
up, everybody? Welcome back to the Left or Right
Oh my
podcast.
gosh.
Welcome back. What? All right, let me look at the topics. I forgot what they
You don't even know the topics.
All right, okay, here we go. In Pennsylvania, Dr. Oz has unfortunately won the New Jersey Pennsylvania Republican primary for the Senate
Oh
race.
my gosh.
What do y'all think about this awful, horrible, no good, very bad news?
What I think about it is Republicans just lost a Senate seat. That's how I see it. I mean, did Fetterman have a stroke and almost die and he literally can't get back on the campaign trail? Yeah, maybe. But I still think he'll beat Oz because Oz sucks.
Marty, what do you think?
I mean, Dr. Oz sucks. He probably rigged this election, not gonna lie.
For real.
He probably did, because there's no way that Pennsylvania is this stupid. 1,000 people.
I don't know. They nominated Rick Santorum before.
1,000 people voted for was the margin of victory for Dr. Oz. So I just want to personally congratulate Senator Fetterman on his soon-to-be victory for the Senate seat in Pennsylvania.
That's how I see it too. That's how exactly.
I think
that's exactly how I see it. Like, even though like Fetterman had a stroke and he almost died, like
Better stroke.
he's gonna win. He's literally gonna win.
All right, in my opinion, I think Oz can still win, but like it's not likely, and Fetterman's probably gonna win because Fetterman is hotter than Oz, and Oz is literally from New Jersey. So
Ew, New Jersey.
like, here's the way I see it. This is how the Pennsylvanians are gonna see it as well, because I'm so cool and I can just I'm like a telepath or whatever it's called. I'm an empath.
I wouldn't say that.
I think they're gonna be like, yeah, Fetterman, he's been fighting for Pennsylvania for years. He really cares about us. And Oz is from New Jersey. So who am I gonna vote for? Right? And I would say, personally, I wouldn't vote.
Because I wouldn't vote either, because Fetterman only owns one shirt, apparently.
Dude, it's his Carhartt sweatshirt.
Bro, it makes him look like a dumbass. It makes him look like a janitor.
He's Adam Sandler.
I guess he kind of fits in with the creepy Pennsylvanians.
I just want him to show up to the Senate one day wearing that. Like, I want to give him like a speech on the floor of the Senate wearing that.
I want to see him show up to the Senate in a hoodie and shorts.
When I'm a senator,
honestly,
that
makes it kind of relatable.
Speech like this.
Facts. I want a senator. I want my senator. That is my senator.
I want Dianne Feinstein to roll up with sweats and a t-shirt, and I want because that's something I want to see.
I want to see Chuck Schumer. I want to see.
We should have make the Senate have casual Fridays. I think that that's something that we can all agree on, because I want to see some senators rep some awesome drip.
For real, I want to see Schumer in his t-shirt and his.
All right, I think we should move on to the next topic, Vaughn.
All right. But anyways, congratulations to Senator Fetterstroke. What if he has a stroke on the Senate floor?
Oh my gosh, that is so messed,
bro. I was just thinking about that. What if that happens?
Probably will happen.
So messed.
All right. Speaking of Fetterstroke, Fetterman. Speaking of this fits in perfectly. Fetterstroke said he almost died and said that he hadn't seen a doctor in 5 years. Marty, what do you think about this?
Bro looks like he hasn't seen a doctor in 5 years, for real.
He looks like he belongs in Shrek's swamp. For real.
He does. I don't know how he almost died. How are you going to be like, yeah, bros, I almost died. Anyways, I humbly accept your nomination for a job that requires lots of stress and work. For
real. What if he dies on the campaign trail? Like, he gets
then congratulations to Senator Oz. Then I don't know what to tell you.
Dead people can still beat people that are alive.
Literally, that happened in Nevada. Like, there's this guy
that happened in Missouri.
There's this guy named Dennis Hoff. He owns a brothel. He ran for Nevada Assembly. He freaking died before the election. He was still on the ballot and he won by like 30 points.
So does like the governor get to appoint that then?
No, there was like, I don't know what happened.
There's a special election the day after.
No, what happened was in this case for Nevada, there were county commissioners from the counties that the district was represented by who picked the new guy.
I like how a guy that owns a brothel won.
Fetterman wasn't healthy to begin with. I think we can all agree to that.
I know, right?
So I don't see this as a surprise. But for some reason, I think that he'll be fine. I don't really think that it's going to be a long-term thing unless he can't speak.
I think he can speak.
If this almost like sometimes strokes cause like
I don't know. It does. Yeah, no, I understand.
Guys, what if he has a stroke during the debates?
I'm pretty sure Biden's already had a few strokes, and look at him, he's still fine. So
Hillary Clinton probably had a few. Like, Trump
yeah,
as
so
well.
like they were fine.
Romney
So like I don't see this as anything to be worried about as of right now.
Didn't Ron Paul have a stroke during a debate?
No, he had a stroke during a like interview thing. He was like doing his news show or whatever, and he like had a stroke.
The Liberty Report?
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic.
What do you guys think about him not seeing a doctor in 5 years?
Like,
it's not surprising.
It's weird. Like,
dude, how so sus? Like,
if I was his doctor, I wouldn't want to step near him. He probably never washes that shirt that he always just wears. Probably smells like ass.
Dude, nah, it's just
you watch
like...
it with the hoodie. It has like stains on it.
Yeah, like I don't think he ever washes that thing. So
Got
it probably
stains
smells.
from his hot wife, bro.
Oh my gosh, God.
Dude,
You need
so
to
hot.
shut up. Dude,
better stroke.
Dude,
or
I
like
don't.
better pulling.
Dude, I don't care.
Fetterman's pulling. Fetter pulling.
Go.
Yeah. All right, boys. So this is news from my congressional district.
Wait, really?
Jacobs.
You're in this district?
I'm in the 23rd district. Yeah.
That's pretty...
Chris Jacobs, because like he switched over to it. Chris Jacobs said that he is not running because he was a little cuck and said, yeah, maybe we should have background checks and gun control. Like a fucking liberal ass piece of shit. All right. Like, I hate this motherfucker. All right. I'm so glad that he's not going to be representing me. All right. Rich Moon 2022, because his ad is funny and it made me laugh because he's really dumb. Chris Jacobs sucks ass. He's cringe. He's like Adam Kinzinger.
Rich Moon's a Jamestown pharmacist.
Yeah. Rich Moon's awesome.
Do you live in Jamestown?
I am not answering that question.
He probably lives in Jamestown.
I'm not answering that question.
You definitely live in Jamestown.
No, I'm not answering that question, James.
You definitely live in Jamestown.
Zane, I'm not answering that question. All right, anyways, what do you guys think about Chris Jacobs not running?
Well,
yeah.
I made a video on this today. And I just want to say, I think it's funny because he's like, when you break from one party position, and it's like, it's the biggest party position that there is.
Abortion.
Like, no, that's no gun could no like guns.
That's true. I know more Republicans that are pro-gun than more Republicans that are pro-life.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think Susan Collins is even pro-gun. Like,
yes, she is.
So there you go. Like, it's the one. It's
even
the one
no.
thing.
Susan Collins isn't even a good example. Even Phil Scott is pro.
Well, there you go, Phil Scott. Anyways,
who supports
I think
universal single-payer healthcare.
I think it's a W retirement because you know,
he's an L. He's cringe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm giving my full honest opinion here. I dislike it when the parties oust their own people because of a disagreement on an issue. This goes both ways.
Well, Chris Jacobs is cringe, and he's really.
I don't know anything
awful.
about this little shitty New York district.
Shut up! Kill yourself.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. And I don't care about. I've never heard of Chris Jacobs, the most bland ass name I've ever heard of.
No, but
also,
for real.
I just want to point out this has been his position for so long. I just want to point that out. He's always supported gun control.
Stupid district. Never heard of this.
He's only running because the other guy resigned for fucking groping women.
Which
A common
okay.
New York politician thing, by the way.
Common New York politician.
That's a common thing here.
Bring back my
Tom
boy
Reed.
Al Franken. Bring back Al Franken.
Tom Reed's the guy who was there before.
I know, but so I don't really care about this
you want
guy.
Al Franken to represent me in a solid red district?
I think that Al Franken should represent everyone. President Al Franken for president.
No, please.
Franken Cuomo 2024
versus Matt Gaetz and Madison Cawthorn. Greatest
Yes!
race ever.
Matt Gaetz and Larry Craig.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic.
All right. What do you think about Chris Jacobs, by the way? Oh, did I ask? Did I already ask
I
you?
literally just answered.
I
the
literally
question.
just okay. Shut up, Connor. Deep throat.
Mhm.
Boy, boys. All right. Moving on. Another Republican that's like
That's so
supporting
messed
gun
up. I have
control
to
because-
cut that out.
shut up. Another Republican that's supporting gun control because he wants a job at MSNBC. Kinzinger, Adam Kinzinger, said he's open to a ban on assault weapons. What do you think about this, Zane?
I think Kinzinger's stupid.
Facts. What do you think, Marty?
Just switch parties at this point.
No, like literally.
For real, bro. Dude. He's like, he really wants that job at MSNBC, bro. Like, that's all I'm gonna
he
say.
really wants to be that guy.
These
Who
are
runs
the
against-
types
He
of
wants to be
Republic-
that guy who runs against Trump so that he could get news coverage on like MSNBC.
These
No,
are
he
the
wants the
types of
job at
Republicans.
MSNBC.
These are the type of Republicans that Democrats make legislation with and then claim to be bipartisan. Like, oh yeah, look, we're working with the other side when the other side is literally just your side, but with just different letters next to the ballot. So
And they have
yeah,
an
just switch sides.
elephant. You can't forget about that.
Just switch sides.
It's an ass working with the fat ass. You cannot forget about
honestly,
that. They
I
have
think-
funny animals.
Al Franken shouldn't just retire. He should never hold public office ever again.
Al Franken should become president of the
Al
world.
Franken
Oh
and
my
Andrew
gosh.
Cuomo 2024.
Al Franken and Andrew
All
Cuomo.
right. Speaking of losers that
ticket
don't
ever.
like guns or the Second Amendment, Biden said the Second Amendment is not absolute and called for an assault weapons and high capacity magazine ban, or at least raise the age to purchase the item. What do you guys think about this? Starting with Marty.
Guns and Biden bad. And I think that I don't know, this is just an L take. I find it funny because like people were like yelling at Biden like when he was walking, do something, like he has complete power and authoritarian control over the government.
He does.
He ain't gonna get nothing passed, so he can do everything that he can say. He can say anything he wants to say. He can say we're gonna get this done, we're gonna get this done. Nothing's gonna get done. I'm not saying that I want things to get done, but I'm just saying like even if he wants to put legislation forward, there's no way in a million years it
I'm
passes.
gonna clip what
Good
you
luck
said
with that.
before and make it seem like you want these things done.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
here's
you
what I
liberal
think.
Cuck,
Here's
you
what I think.
liberal. No, shut up.
Biden-
I want to attack the
Biden-
liberal.
But
The stupid ass fucking liberal Jerry Brown fan who probably voted for Joe Biden, even though we can't vote. See, there's more
who's
fraud
this
from the
Jerry Brown
Democrats.
fan?
Me, I'm a Jerry Brown fan.
No, you're
Yeah,
not. Are you
Yeah, I
kidding?
am. I love Jerry Brown.
Good for you.
Jerry Brown's
Zane, do you
awesome.
not
What
like
the
Jerry Brown?
No.
What? What's your problem with Jerry Brown?
Everything.
Name something specific.
He supports LGBTQ rights.
So he just because he appointed one gay person.
Oh my fucking god, the West Coast liberals are fighting again.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, what
What
I
do you
think
think
about
about
this.
Biden, fucking cuck?
So Biden, it's not gonna get through the Senate. It's not. Sure, it can get through the House.
Manchin is too pro-gun for it to pass. I'm sorry.
Manchin's not gonna vote for it. Collins
Maybe
is gonna
Romney.
vote for it.
Maybe Romney, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Dude, if Romney does that, he basically
His
is
career
just,
is over.
No,
if
he's
His
basically
career's already over.
he's basically just saying I'm gonna run for president in 2024 if he does that.
He wants.
He
the
does
job
that,
at
he's like,
MSNBC with
Democrats,
Adam
look,
Kinzinger.
vote
They
for
want
me.
their own show. They want their own show.
The Romney Kissinger show. That'd be such a good show.
Dude,
Oh my
imagine
God,
it's like
that would be
it's like
amazing.
this show right here. It's like this, but except it's Romney and Kinzinger reacting to the news of the
Oh
week.
my God.
Dude, we need
Welcome
to get
back to Centrist Corner.
dude. That oh my God.
Welcome back to Republicans in disguise.
Republic.
Welcome
Welcome back
to
to
Republican
Democrats
in
in cheap
neighborhood.
clothing. All right, what do you think about what? All right, but like we already said that. Okay, so like, I think Romney's gonna vote for it, but like that's about it.
Dude, if Romney does that, he's basically saying I'm running for president in 2024. Because
You think he isn't? That's the best part. You
When
think
he
isn't
when
doing
he
that.
voted for Ketanji Brown Jackson, that was like, I think he's gonna run for president. But if he does this, he's definitely running for president in
He
2024.
is, and then guess what? Kamala Harris is gonna be the deciding vote, and that's gonna pass, and the Republicans are gonna filibuster it, right? Mitch McConnell's gonna be a giga Chad and filibuster it. All right, but like here's the thing.
Supposedly, Mitt Romney has denied running for president, but that's just freaking cap.
Something
That's
Ron
cap.
just said clicked in my brain. It was like he said, McConnell filibustering. Now all I'm thinking about is Fetterman filibustering and then having a stroke in and out.
Oh
and his
my
filibuster not
gosh.
working.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on to let's move on.
Wait, but I just want to say something. Romney did sign an assault weapons ban when he was governor of Massachusetts. So
Well, that just shows his vote.
I think he's gonna.
That just shows his vote.
I'm just saying he's not pro gun. All right. What's the next topic? I forgot.
He was the Republican nominee. That's crazy.
I don't know how that happened.
That's crazy.
All right. The drunk Muppet that we have as Speaker of the House, her husband was arrested for a DUI. I'm surprised this has not happened to Nancy Pelosi yet, because she is literally.
Well,
she literally
I mean,
does not.
It
She
makes
literally
sense.
does not have blood. It's all red wine. So what do you guys think about this?
It makes sense for Paul to get arrested, Paul Pelosi, because I mean, if I were living with a if I were living with a crazy woman like Nancy, I'd want to drive under the influence so I'd die.
Same.
Like,
it does not surprise me that Paul Pelosi is an alcoholic, because Nancy is too.
It just runs in the family, Just like
it just runs in the family.
Pelosi, alcoholic, they just go together.
For real.
I mean, I feel for the guy, I'd understand why
I feel
I'd do the same thing.
I'm surprised that this hasn't happened to Bill Clinton yet. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, you think they meet up every weekend? Like, yeah, we hate our wives. Let's drink a lot right now. And then, like, after the meeting, he was driving home and he was like, fuck, I'm about to pull a Ted Kennedy, aren't I? So then he pushed the girl out of the car. And then he kept driving, and then he crashed.
I don't think Paul. No, I think he was just like driving around.
That's I feel bad for the guy.
This
like, why couldn't I just fucking die?
This is what I've been saying. I say that drunk driving should be legal, but drunk crashing should be illegal. Like, if you can drive safely drunk, I don't see any problem with that. Just say,
dude. No, I could just imagine like Nancy. Oh my gosh, I need to go pay my husband to bail. Like, I can see that.
Doesn't he have to do that every weekend? Like, I'm sure she has 1,000 DUIs like that are never reported, bro. She, like I said earlier, she does not have.
I'm just
blood.
saying that
it's
if I woke up every morning and I had to lay next to Nancy Pelosi,
that's what I'm saying.
And I also understand Nancy Pelosi.
Wake up next to Michael Jackson.
Nancy Pelosi's perspective, because if I had to wake up every morning as Nancy Pelosi, I drink even more than if I had to be near.
You
Nancy
look
Pelosi.
down and see your fake wrinkly ass tits. Like, nah, she's definitely had some work done, but those things are not looking good now. How like stretchy do you think it is, bro? Like,
I don't
Oh my gosh.
You think
let's
Nancy
move on.
Pelosi
That's
has a
enough.
wop?
That's enough.
All right, I just want to say one thing before we go. Nancy Pelosi, like I said earlier, doesn't have blood. It's all red wine. And Paul Pelosi, being an alcoholic, is no surprise, because he is married to the second worst woman in politics behind Hillary Clinton. So
AOC.
Hillary Clinton's worse. All right, moving on. Johnny Depp won his trial against Amber Heard and got $10 million, and Amber Heard only received $2 million. She still got money, which is an L, but Johnny got more money, and she's going to be bankrupt for the rest of her life paying that back. So how do you guys feel about this?
I think it's such a W because, well, I saw this one post on TikTok. It was like, Amber Heard doesn't represent all women. We still should believe all women. And I'm like, dude,
I'm not going to believe any women.
I'm not. I believe it innocent until proven
women.
Guilty. Like, I'm going to be honest.
No women shall be proven. No women shall be believed. I will not believe any women. They are all the same.
Shut up. Let me say something. I'm going to be honest. I gave Amber Heard a shot. I gave Amber Heard a shot. I thought, maybe, but her lawyers, whoever she hired, suck.
I didn't give her a shot.
Supposedly,
she's a woman.
Supposedly, she's gonna be like, she's using her HOA to pay for her law bills or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but she's in some serious money problems. And if she's cut out of Aquaman 2, which would be a W, by the way.
I hope she is. She better be.
If she's not in Aquaman 2, she's literally never going to get a role again, most likely. She never really was in any prominent role anyway. She sucked as Mira. Like, she's literally awful.
For real.
And, I think this is W. I hope Johnny Depp comes back as Captain Jack Sparrow. And, yeah.
You know what I hope? Also, guys, hope? I beat Marty's dad in the fantasy baseball league. I just want to point that out.
It's nice.
Right. Actually, how's my team done? Like, I don't even know.
He's so angry that his team is so bad because he doesn't understand how fantasy works, like how that league specifically works. He's not used to daily leagues. Like, he always he didn't realize that he has to set his lineup every day.
Dude, I didn't
not know that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until like a few days ago.
Yes, my dad.
I have not checked. I'm gonna be honest. I check it like every 3 weeks. I'm like, hey, I won. Like, that's about it. Like, I don't change.
Let's I think we give Marty a chance to speak on the case.
Yeah.
As someone,
hey, shut up. I forgot that the California liberal could speak. All right, Marty, what do you think about Johnny Depp?
Someone who...
What do you think about your two California libtards who do cocaine and have ice cream dipped down into their penis and then have photos taken of it by their abusive wives or ex-wives? What do you think about it? What do you think about him winning the case?
As someone who takes a law class and studies the law, we looked at this
California moment.
We looked at this case very closely and examined what went wrong for both sides, what they both did good for both sides.
What a California moment.
The only thing that we could find good for Amber was nothing. She did an awful job constructing, her lawyers did an awful job.
Why are you
want to know why they did an awful job? Because you can't do a good job when your client's guilty. That's why Amber lost, because it's obvious.
That's not true. That's not true. I watch Better Call Saul, actually, and
oh my god,
does that all the time. So, I think she just has bad lawyers. But you know what? She should have just called Saul because that's who she needed. But I don't think Saul would do it, honestly, because even Saul Goodman in this case would be like, no.
No. I mean, just look at Amber. You really think anyone finds her attractive and would abuse her? Like, Jesus Christ.
For real, bro. That's not kinky at all. That's just ew.
Oh my gosh. I think
for real.
I think that's where we end the episode.
No, I have one more thing to announce.
Okay,
let me look this up. Dr. Fauci. I'm gonna look it up right now and see if Dr. Fauci.
See if Dr. Fauci's in the news.
All right, we did get something that this loser refuses to say. Fauci gave a speech at a New York City graduation where he ripped into Trump and the GOP and he was blasting conspiracy theories and saying all this stuff. I guess he listens to the podcast. You know,
It's not cool enough to listen to the podcast.
and
Yeah.
just 2 days before he said this, he said he would not get involved in politics related to the 2024 election.
Yet he's
So,
getting political.
So, like usual, he changed his mind and he said, it is blatantly obvious that we are experiencing a deepening divisiveness in our nation, fed by a flagrant devaluation of the truth.
Like, I'm not gonna get political, but the
While
GOP.
genuine differences of opinion or ideology are part of a healthy society, increasingly we are hearing, reading, and seeing outlandish statements and pronouncements propped up by deliberate distortions of reality, he said during his keynote address. Fabrications, conspiracy theories, and
I'm
outright
bored.
lies are becoming commonplace from radical
Yo, are you
fringe
reading his
groups
entire speech?
as
Like, can you
well
just
as
summarize
people
it?
who you would hope know better, and you know who they are, referring to President Trump. What do you think about this, starting with Zane?
It's pretty Fauci-like, he says one thing and then does the other.
I'm not going to get involved with politics relating to the 2024 election, but listen here, Trump. Oh, no, please don't make me work with him again. I don't want to see his giant pasta noodle compared to my little strudel. Please.
Okay.
Marty, what do you think?
I think you're kind of like role playing right now. Like,
Marty, what do you think?
No.
No, just no.
No.
I believe I did not say the Fauci hour before this started.
oh,
either.
you didn't. But anyways, do you want to see me solve a Rubik's Cube?
Yes, we should. We should not cut this part out. By the way,
This is totally getting cut.
no, it's not. Zayd, you cut out way too much good stuff. Can I be honest with you? Like, if
Yeah,
I was
do you
in charge
want to
of
get
editing,
him banned?
I would. Yes, I would cut out all of Marty's shit because that's
Yeah.
California. Like, I can't even understand it.
Bro, you live
Pronouns,
in
blue
New
hair
York.
bio.
You
Like,
literally live in New York.
Yeah, for
no,
real.
no, like whenever I hear Marty on the podcast, all I hear coming out of his mouth are pronouns, they, them, blue hair, liberal.
I literally
Jerry
tweeted,
Brown,
imagine having
Jerry Brown,
pronouns.
Newsom,
I
Harris,
will.
Feinstein,
Yep.
Padillo.
I literally
like
don't
it.
support Padilla.
All right,
Critical
thank you
race
guys so
theory.
much for watching this episode of the Left to Right podcast. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.
No.